Hello and welcome to this lesson on the fantastic old tune Nellie the Elephant. This was recorded in 1956 here in the UK, and if you know anything about the group called the Beatles, it was produced by the Beatles producer George Martin, long before the Beatles came along, of course. Apparently it was never a hit record in this country, but it is very, very famous. I don't know if it's famous all over the world, but certainly in this country, children and adults have loved this song for a very long time. There was also a punk rock version of it by the Toy Dolls in 1982, which got to #1, amazingly. As we're doing the piece on a DG Melodeon, the verse works out as being in G minor, which is not a great key for the DG Melodeon, but I found a way around it, as you will see. So lots of fun. Let's get started. I always have a habit of doing the bass and the treble at the same time. I just think it's easier to learn it that way. Top of page 1 it says verse slow and stealthily. I put here. It reminds me of kind of creeping through the undergrowth. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, that might give you an idea of the feel of it. And sadly, unless you've got the Melodeon that's got accidentals on these two buttons, especially on this button, you won't be able to play this verse because it needs this B flat note. Okay, so if you've only got low notes, you should jump straight to the chorus now, and I'll put the time that you should jump to up on the screen now. But let's just say, for sake of argument, you've got a Melodeon with accidentals and you've got this B flat, button 1 on the pull, and that's your first note. Now it says NC, which means no chord. You should have a G minor chord here. Even if you've got a Melodeon where you can take the thirds out the chords, this one doesn't do that. It won't help you because you only get G on the push, and this B flat is only available on the pull. So just play that note there. Now it's 6/8 timing. It'll feel a bit weird on the first part because you're not going to get that classic rumpty-tumpty 6/8 feel until the chorus. But anyway, what you're going to do is this. B flat and then A. So B flat finger 1 and A little finger should fall nicely. On this Melodeon it's button 4. It might be button 3 on yours, in which case change to finger number 3. So B flat and A. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you play the A, play a D bass. This button here is the D on the pull, of course. Button number 4, outside row, as you do so. And then play that same button again on the right hand side. Push in to get the G and do the same thing on the bass note to get a G bass. You're going to go from D bass to G bass as you go from an A to a G with the right hand. So that gives you